Hi everyone, this is Teacher Jen from Camgush.com and welcome to another fun and exciting lesson from Exploring English Book 6. This is by Tim Harris and Alan Rowe. We are going to read an article about the women's movement on this lesson. I will read the following first and I want you to listen carefully. After that, you will have the chance to read this article on your own. Let's start now. The women's movement. Since the early 1960s, there have been many changes in American society as a direct result of the women's movement. Feminists are telling women they don't have to conform to expected social roles that limit their freedom. The feminists believe that women should be able to act from a position of choice, so they can do what they want in life. Nowadays, women are turning to many jobs that used to be for men only. They are becoming mechanics, politicians, and even soldiers. In spite of the considerable gains that women have made, many feminists argue that women still have a long way to go. They point out that women often receive lower pay than men for doing the same work and, in many cases, men still get preference in hiring and promotions. There are some male employers, like Mr. Bascom, who take advantage of their female employees by making them do personal errands. This kind of job discrimination makes women feel like second-class citizens. Some feminist groups think that women will achieve equality only through basic changes in society. These groups say men should help with the housework and childcare to free women for outside work. They believe this would result in relationships between men and women based on mutual interest, respect, and affection, rather than on men's economic and physical dominance. The women's movement encourages women to be more assertive and to express their feelings openly. Women are being told they don't have to accept a passive role in society or in their relationships with men. This is causing confusion among many people who don't know what is expected of them and are unsure about how to react to new and different situations. With women becoming more aggressive, the following scene is no longer unthinkable. A woman calls up a man and she knows and invites him out for the evening. She picks him up, insists on paying for the tickets to the movie, and also pays the bill in the restaurant. Now, how does this man feel? At first, he might feel flattered by all the attention he's getting, only to start feeling confused and embarrassed as the evening progresses. Or he might enjoy the whole thing from beginning to end. It depends on the man. This is just one small example of how things have changed. Similar occurrences are also taking place in the world of business, politics, and sports. Although a large number of American women support the women's movement, there are many others who oppose its objectives. These women see the women's movement as a threat to the family and traditional values. They point out that it's very difficult for women to have full-time careers and be good mothers. So there is a lot of disagreement about women's rights. But regardless of one's viewpoint, one cannot deny that the women's movement, in raising issues that affect women, is having an impact on people's lives in America and all over the world. Thank you so much for listening. Now it's your turn to read this article. To do that, you can pause this video for a while so that you can read. Remember, you can read this article slowly so that you will not make pronunciation mistakes. Also, it will help you comprehend this article better. Now, let's go on to the questions. What is the message of the women's movement? What are the feminists saying? What are some traditional male professions that women are now entering? In what ways are women still being discriminated against? What are some of the changes that feminist groups are seeking? How will male-female relationships change if the feminists are successful? Do you think women should be more or less assertive than they are now? Why? Do you think it's okay for a woman to ask a man out for a date? Why do some women oppose the women's movement? So I want you to answer these questions. And in most of these questions, you can find the answers from the article. To answer this, you can get a piece of paper and copy these questions. Okay? And when you're done, you can review your answers too. Now, this is the end of our lesson. I hope you learned something. This is Teacher Jen from Camgush.com saying goodbye and see you on our next video. Goodbye!